I've decided to do some advanced cooking for my dog, Whisper. I'm doing a beef Wellington, dog style. That is the beef. That is the Wellington, aka puff pastry. I'm going to do it into a beef Wellington, which is like a sausage roll, a fancy sausage roll, but with beef, tripe, and puff pastry. Oh, bloody hell. Yes, it's going to be fantastic. I'm going to cook it for him. He's outside at the moment, farting about, fannying about. But yeah, I thought, well, my wife's dicking about in London tonight watching Wicked. I'll cook something for the dog that's really, really posh. I'll have to do an egg glaze, of course. There's a crescent of crisps, a sprinkle of parsley, and a crescent of crisps and a clump of parsley. A cress. I don't know. I'll have to make up as I go along. Right, here we go then. Let's get rocking. Okay, stage 2 of how to make a beef Wellington for your dog. Obviously, take the lid off the dog meat. We'll put that into a nice container just to see how much we have. And with puff pastry that's normally in the fridge section at your local supermarket. I'm not doing this from scratch. It's not worthy. So it's not in the fridge section, it's quite cool. So you try and unwrap it now, it'll crack. It's too cool. So you have to let it warm up. Or you can use some hand action. Anyway, that's enough of that. So let me get that out of there, put it into a container, and then we'll continue rubbing that. And then we'll put them both together. We'll look out what we need to do with the oven, i.e. turn it on and turn it up. Oh, we might need to have an egg glaze. Oh, sweet. I tell you, doesn't know how lucky he is. Anyway, let's see. And we're back after unwrapping it all. Like you see, I've got a bit of crackage there because that was the coolest bit, but it's all right, it's right on the edge. He won't care, it's only a dog. And look at that. Oh, I thought I'd get it out just to see, show you what it was like in the can. Because I've always wanted to do this. In the old days, when I was growing up, they had Henry, was it Henry the Bloodhound? And his owner had a bald head, and it was for pedigree chum adverts. And to say how good pedigree chum was, they used to cut the entire contents in one go and say it's solid nourishment for dogs, even though it's obviously a load of crap. Anyway, I've got my knife and I've always wanted to do this. I want to say it's solid nourishment for dogs, even though this is butchers and not pedigree chum. I couldn't get pedigree chum. Right, you ready? Henry, if you're looking from up there in heaven, and the bald guy who's put in heaven also, here we go. What's this? It's got to fall left way. It's like a lumberjack. And I've got to say it's solid nourishment for dogs. It's solid nourishment for dogs. Oh, yes! Okay, the next stage is that I actually put it all together. I've got to turn my oven on, and it will need about 190 centigrade on fan for about 20 minutes. And we're going to have to get some sort of egg wash for this to make it look sexy. Yeah, we don't even disappoint it. Look at that. I don't need my... There seems to be a hair there. Normally I would take that off, like every good chef does, hoping that the clientele would not notice. But I'll leave it there to see if he will notice. It's probably one of his. He's a hairy bugger after all. I'm so impressed with that. Look, it's still standing up there. God, if only they made tower blocks in China like that, they'd be there for 1,000 years. But sadly they don't. I should add something to it. I could put some dog biscuits in, couldn't I, as a surprise? Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to have a layer of dog biscuits in the middle. Oof! Get in there, Andy. Oh, you can't improvise, can you? You can never improvise too much. Ah, the pre-rolling stage. You've got to do it 1/3, 2/3. So when you wrap it over, it doesn't overlap. And we've got egg for the egg wash. I'm calling him Chucky Yeager because he's a bit of a test pilot. Ha ha ha. That's a 1947 joke there. You don't know who Chuck Yeager is, then you shouldn't be living. Anyway, let's and we've got some water there just for putting around the edges to make it all sealed up. So what I'll do is I'll seal it up, We cracked the egg and we were off and ready. Off and baking. Actually, got to turn the oven on. Ooh, turn the oven on, Andy. What we need is gas mark 74. Yeah, let's do it 190 centigrade and a medium. Excellent. It's making the sounds. I always like that. This is going to be fantastic. It's a shame I can't eat. Actually, I can eat it because I don't mind about it. Just sharing it with the dog. I once ate dog food at Hatfield Polytechnic, and I would have won, except I was too busy licking the plate. It was a time thing rather than a quality thing. Anyway, that's another story. There we go. Back soon. And there we have it. I'm not sure about beef Wellington, but it looks more like the Graf Zeppelin or the Hindenburg. I hope it doesn't set on fire like that one did. Yeah, it looks like an airship from the past. I'm sure I can sex it up. I've got me egg. Ooh, a sprig of parsley from outside. Don't let me down, sprig of parsley. We'll do it. Yeah, looking really good. Well, it always matters it's inside, as I say to my wife on their honeymoon night. Ooh, matron. Right, now proper beef Wellington should have lattice work on top. It's an extra layer of pastry cut into like a fishnet shape. But guess what? I'm not doing that for my bloody dog, so I just cut in that. It's like a quick representation. And also put some egg yolk on it. So let's get it in the oven, which is said it's ready to rock and roll. And let's see how it does. Right, we're going to do 15 minutes and then turn it around 10 minutes. That'll do it. And then Bob's your uncle. But of course, the great thing about a dog is you don't have any wash and go. You just put that down on the floor and suddenly it's crystal clear. Although we do actually spray stuff on it afterwards just to get rid of his tongue. Anyway, it does make the best of a meal. Nothing is gone to waste with a dog, that's for sure. When you're taking that spoon and you're not finished off yet, that's not licked clean. Keep going. That's the starters. God, he's such a noisy eater. Oh my God, he only enjoys the main course rather than that amuse-bouche. Is that an amuse-bouche? Go back for your spoon. Somewhere in there. Oh, I don't want him to swallow it. He might have to do the Heimlich manoeuvre. No, I think he's happy. I think he's happy. Are you happy, Whisper? I'm happy, Dad. Sausages. Right, it's out the oven. It looks good there. I mean, that pastry is fucking fantastic. I need to put the thing on. The only problem was, butchers, the dog manufacturers of cheap dog food, put too much water in their dog food, so that fell out the bottom because it's too watery. My pastry bottom, I should put a double layer on, like those ocean going vessels that have a double bottom if they ever hit a reef. So I didn't do that, so it all fell out. So yeah, so I'll have to sex it up now. Yeah, I've got an idea how to sex it up, but that is fantastic. The problem is most of the contents are there and not actually in it. But if I actually it's deconstructed dog beef Wellington. I've just decided. Let me sex it up. I've got an idea, and I've got this from the garden as well. Look at this. It's bigger parsley. If you put that on top, fucking hell, I'm getting hard on just looking at it. No, I didn't say that. Anyway, let's see how I can sex this up for the dog. You don't care actually. I want to slice into it though and see what's in the middle. We'll wait for it to cool down, unless it's a China syndrome, and we'll get that into a little side dish. Yeah, that'd be good. Bit of crumbles on top. Hundreds and thousands. I don't know. Right, back soon. And we're back again. Oh God. It's not the most photogenic thing I've ever cooked. I'm sure Whisper won't mind that. We can see the dog bickies in there. As a sort of like a backbone to the entire thing. And unfortunately, it did fall off. Butcher's let me down because it was too much moisture in it to cope with it. It's looking good. And that a mess I've done there. No. Anyway, it's great. Right, let's serve it up and see if he likes it. Sweet. Alright, we've got it all served up. Wisps not here yet. I've got his knives and forks out. I don't know what he's going to use. Probably his mouth actually. Let's see how he gets on. I'll put a sprig of parsley on top from our garden to sex it up. Hope he likes it. I think he will. It's going to be really good. And we're almost ready, aren't we, Whisper? Ooh, yes. Ooh, are you ready? Oh, it's looking good, isn't it? Right, stay. Go get it. Oh, I think he likes it. He does like it. He always takes off his lair when he's got it. Yeah, that's good. Well, it's going to be a lot of washing up though with all those knives and forks. Excellent. Oh, well, enjoyed doing that, and now I'm hungry. Should have a little, go on, just a little bit. Yeah, just have that bit. Oh, perfect. Oh, best pastry ever. Oh, don't, Andy. You'll get dog disease.